Today's video is going to be on some tips on your audition. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first tip I will give you when setting up for your audition is lighting. You want to make sure you have good lighting for your audience to be able to see you. So that can be natural light, that can be a ring light, just any light for your audience to be able to see you clearly. Because sometimes bingo do like to act a little funny, and if you have a dark screen or a back screen where you can't see nothing, pitch black, they will ban you for about 10 minutes depending on how many times they ban you for the same thing. It will go higher and higher and higher of a time for you to be banned if you keep doing it. Next, I would say a strong connection, guys. Okay, especially for your audition, you want to make sure your audition have a strong connection because not only is your family and your agency is watching you, Bingo Live themselves is watching you. Someone who work on the other side of Bingo is watching you. So you want to make sure that you have good connection, because if you don't, that can possibly fail your audition. Next, I would say make sure your camera is steady. Okay, they don't want to see no camera wobbling, falling every 2 seconds, whatever. The lopsided, no. We want to make sure it's straight, steady, on something, books, anything. It can be on anything where it just stand up steady. Next is dress code. You want to make sure you're in the proper attire. You don't want to have something that's showing too much skin, too much of your girls, too much of your man chest. Men out there, you can't show your chest. You have to have a shirt on. Woman, you have to have things covered. And also, I want to get into the motion of it too, because you also can get in trouble or banned during your audition. Okay, if you're just moving the wrong way that they find sexual, touching yourself, just anything they just find sexual. So you just want to make sure your hands is to the side. You're talking to the camera, you're doing your thing. Next, you want to make sure you're on time for your audition. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are on time. Make sure you're 15 minutes early for your audition. Okay, because like I said before, Bingo is watching you. Someone who works for Bingo is watching you and watching your audition. So if you're late for your audition, that can possibly get you to fail your audition. So make sure you're on time, at least 15 minutes early, so your family know that you're up in there, they can get ready. Your agency know that you're up in there, they can get ready. And they can just watch you and cheer you up for your audition. Also with Bingo, everything is in Pacific time. So they will schedule your audition Pacific time. They will schedule your PK Pacific time. They run off Pacific time with everything. All you will have to do is go over to Google, convert your time zone to Pacific time zone, and they will give you the exact time that you will have your audition based on your time zone, if that makes sense. Now, if you happen to miss your audition, you have to make sure you reach out to your agency and let them know that you have missed your audition. Even if you're a minute late, just let them know you missed it. Just go ahead and miss it, because at this point, Bingo know that you're late. Reach out to your family, reach out to your agency, and let them know you have missed it, and they can schedule you for a new audition. So that's the plus side. You can get a new audition and re-audition to become a host. Now, depending on when you follow up with your agency or your family, it usually takes 24 hours for them to set you up for a new audition. But you just want to make sure you check back with them to make sure everything is set in stone. Now, if you know you're going to miss your audition, you want to make sure you give your family or your agency a 48-hour notice, so they know they can let Bingo know, and it just make things just smoother. So I decided I'm going to insert a clip on how to actually go live during your audition, just in case this happened to be a question that may, come up or something. So I'm just going to show you exactly how to get it going. So once you bring up the Bingo app, you will find a blue button towards the bottom. You click that, and that will begin your live. Now you want to give yourself a title. I'm just going to put hey. And you can add tags to your video, and Bingo like to put these in a category where people can search up chat categories, singing, all that good stuff. And then you're gonna push go live. Now, when you're doing your audition, only a single live will count. The multi-lives or anything like that do not count. And you will receive your brand new dino. There's my dino. And hopefully I kind of summed that up for you guys. Forgot to mention how you end your live. You're just going to push the exit and then quit broadcast, and you're out. Now, during your audition, you want to make sure your viewers have your undivided attention. You want to make sure you're not doing too much where you're not looking at the comment section where people may be asking you questions about yourself or what you're doing during your live. You want to make sure that you're kind of tunnel vision focused on what you're doing at the moment. That if you're doing makeup, make sure you're still engaging with your audience and your viewers or anything like that, because Bingo is watching and they like to see you engage with your viewers. You can let them know to double tap your screen, to send a bean, to share your live, to ask questions that they may have. Also, Bingo be having different events that be like on the screen, so you can point to them and let them know that they're having an event. If they send a bean, they can get this back, or if they send a bean, you can get whatever. You can help your broadcasters, whatever, to kind of help you get higher and higher on their heat list. And then you can ask also for them to send those tickets, and tickets usually be free. All these things will help you get higher on the heat list. Now, being on the heat list can draw in more attention, viewers and gifters to fall into your live stream. So now I kind of mentioned this a little before, that Bingo have rules. So one of their biggest rules is drinking and smoking is prohibited in the live streams. So if you decide you want to drink, or smoke, you just want to do it outside of the camera where, your viewers or Bingo cannot see you. And you don't want to do it during your audition for surely, because you want to just make sure you're focus on your audition. So if you're doing makeup, just do makeup. It's only 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes for your audition. So just do it, be done, and then after, get outside of the camera, take your little drink, take your little smoke, whatever. Usually, to find out if you pass or fail your audition, you'll find out that day, or it will take up to 24 to 48 hours, depending on what your family and agency. You just want to make sure you stay updated with them to figure out if you passed or failed your audition. So, lastly, when you have passed your audition and you're now becoming a host, now you have to just make sure you're doing your 2 hours a day, your 30 to 50 hours a month. Now, you do not have to go live every day. You do not have to do 2 hours a day. You can break those up. You just want to make sure you get to your 30 or 50 mark tier goal that you have for that month. Also, I just want to throw in there, also, it depends on what plan your agency have set you up for. You can be plan A, plan B. To figure that out, you want to just hit up your agency or your family to figure out what plan you are in. Also, with your hours, 2 hours only count a day. Anything more will not go towards your 2 hours a day. So you can do 24 hours, of live streaming. Only 2 of those hours count towards your hours. And also, if your live stream is anything below 20 minutes long, it will not count towards your hours. So your live stream had to be 20 minutes or higher. Personally, I do 30 minutes or higher just to make sure I'm on the safe side and I'm getting my hours done in that month. At the end of the month, you do not want to get paid because you haven't completed your hours. That wraps up my video. If you're looking to join a family or agency, you can inbox me on my Instagram or my Bigo account. Or if you just have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section below. I will answer to you guys as soon as possible. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click that like button, click that bell, so you know when your girl uploading with some tea. Peace. This lighting that I have now is coming from my window. This is natural lighting. This will do. Or you can have a ring light. Sorry about that. Where was I at? Fuck. Next, I will say you want to make sure your camera is steady. Oh my god. Let me put this on silent, yeah. Because clearly they trying to hit me up. Clearly. Next.